What will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera?
Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? So, um, I'm pretty much confused, like always. Uh, because I don't know how many people from you are here, just one. Ooh, we need to wait, we need to wait, we need to wait. I cannot speak alone. I invite everybody I could already, and I hope you come. You come to me, you come to me. So, I see the legs of a girl that went to school with me. She was very polite, very classical, very traditional, and now mini skirts and extreme collants. Okay. I'm shocked. Today I look like a grandmother. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm going to be better. I need to take a little bit more care of myself. It's a rainy day. Hallelujah. It's raining day. Na 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 na. It's raining. Hallelujah. It's raining. So I need to check something. How do you say something in English? Okay. Yes, that's Italian. Thank you. No, I don't need fishnet stockings. Okay, fishnet stockings. Extreme fishnet stocking, open legs. In a picture. Okay. Life is about changing your attitude sometimes. I was thinking to myself, wow, you really change. And she was like petite, she used to study a lot. And I don't know, probably today I'm going to change everything. And I'm going to eat this life. um, yeah. Hello, everybody that has come to me to this chat. My name is Alessandra, and in few minutes we will speak about Python. But before, I need to put sun cream on my skin and complexion because I'm going mad otherwise. And I have the plan, and I'll keep trying to solve one exercise of Python every day. And today the exercise that I'm going to solve, it is labeled as loops. So we deal with loops and matrix. So also columns and rows. And there is a game called Saddle Point. And yeah, I made some iteration and refactoring because the first solution was a little bit long, as usual, longer. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. Yesterday it was very complicated, and I reached 54% of this course, which is about learning Python, and there are 137 exercises, so it's going to be a little bit longer, but as soon as I finish the first 137 exercises. I'm going to repeat all of them for your joy, so everybody can understand it, and I will probably study another programming language when, and during the afternoon, and then present it, I don't know, during the evening. It depends on what the success of this first trial. So if you love me, just follow me, and I will be very happy to present everything. So, first thing first, we need a little bit of joy with food. And if you want to comment or write me, feel free to do it. 7 people today, it's fantastic. And I wish I can reach the next level. I always hope that it's going to be better, but Twitch is going like up and down, and yeah, don't make me hope too much if you don't love me. But anyhow, I'm happy that so far I keep my promise to solve 1 exercise a day, although sometimes it's very tough. Yesterday I was mad. The exercise was not difficult, but it was not explained in a very good way, according to me. But it's not about complaining about their exorcism, because they are trying their best. Yeah, they are really trying their best. So, probably is also my English that is not perfect. Anyhow, stay tuned. Just 2 minutes of patience. I have already introduced the problem. And I made at the end of the day some iterations which are just reiteration. So and very soon I'm going to share the exercise, the text, and my solution. So today is a rainy day. Hi, thank you for the rail. Now I feel a little bit under pressure. Thank you for the raid. It is about an exercise about loops. So it's iteration, and it's about matrix. So let's see together. Okay, now you don't see my ugly face anymore, thanks God. I had a shower and I missed just really the cream on my screen, the black cream on my screen. It's instruction. I hope you can see it, but I'm going to make it bigger. Instruction. Detect saddle points in a matrix. So you say you have a matrix like this. So these are the columns and these one are the rows. Saddle point is row 2, column 1 with value 5. Why? Let's see. It has a saddle point in row 2, column 1. It's called a saddle point because it's greater or equal to every element in its row, because it's bigger than 3 and 2, and less or equal to every element in its column. because in each column you have 9, and then you have 5, and then you have 6. A matrix may have 0 or more saddle points. So I have seen a matrix that has really all the elements in a column were saddle points. Your code should be able to provide the possible empty list of all saddle points for any given matrix. The matrix can have different numbers of rows and columns. So a matrix that is not square. Note that you may find other definition of matrix saddle points online, but the test for this exercise follow the above unambiguous definition. Yes, online I've seen a definition that mess everything up because they put like in the row should be smaller or equal, and in column bigger or equal. So it was a mess. Exception message. So if your matrix is irregular, you should raise an exception. You could, I say, throw an exception, but maybe that's come from the German language, so I'm confused. Anyhow, what is an exception? What they mean about exception? For example, if we have a look in the test, there is wait a second. This one it's not regular because this is the first row that has 3 elements. The second row has just 2 elements, and the third row has 3 elements. Every list who is described by those brackets, those square brackets, it's a list. So you have 3 elements, and then 2 elements, and then 3 elements is not possible. It's not nice. So now back with my face. Okay, you are still all alive. I didn't kill anybody. And going back to my solutions, what I did is after receiving this function that is called saddle points and receive a matrix as parameter. The matrix can be with 1 row, more than 1 row, 1 column, more than 1 column, a lot of column, a lot of row. So I started a void list, and then I went to check in everything that I could see in all the matrix, analyze it index in the matrix if my matrix was irregular. So it means the length of a line was different than the line that you see after, the rows that you see after, sorry. Then I discovered how to transpose a matrix that is done with zip. It was very complicated, but I found online how to transpose a matrix, which is basically inverting columns and rows. The columns became rows, the rows became columns. So what I did is going through all the line and all the columns of the original matrix, and I help myself with this transpose matrix. Then I calculate the maximum, because you need to have the maximum from the row. And let me give you the example. The maximum of the row is, for example, 5 in here. In here is 9, and in here is 7. So I have 3 candidates, which are 9, 5, and 7. But there is also the second condition. It should be less or equal than all the other. So it's possible if you have a list to calculate the maximum and the minimum number in this list. And I use these two methods. And in case the maximum and the minimum correspond are the same elements, you can append inside this list, which append a dictionary. I need to write +1 because Python start with number 0 and our numbers start with 1, 2, 3. So I need to find the Python 0 should become the 1. The Python 1 should become 2, and so on. And then I give back the list. What has happened is it's difficult to say how to transpose a matrix. No? And I said if you have a matrix done like this, 9, 8, 7, and then you have this matrix 5, 3, 2, and you have 6, 6, 7. Whatever is a row became a line, became a column, sorry. So you have 9, and then you go here, and you have 8, and you have 7. I'm afraid to make mistakes here. Then you have 5, 3, 2. So you have 5, 3, and 2. And you do the same for the last one. You have 6. I hope it's correct. 6 and 7. So whatever is a line in here becomes a column. Whatever is a line in here becomes the second column, and then the third one. So in this way, in our for we go through column because we consider the first matrix. This is the first matrix. And then this is the, I'm going to write transpose matrix. In this way you can go through all the rows thanks to the matrix, and you go here through I wrote columns to remember that are columns, but actually what is considered row here are columns here in the matrix. So we go through the matrix. This is a trick to go in order to go inside a matrix for all the rows, throughout all the rows and throughout all the columns. Then I calculate the maximum value for the rows, the minimum value for the columns. If those numbers are the same, if for example we have here, we have say maximum is 9, maximum is 5, maximum is 7, and then we go, what is the minimum inside this column? Done by 9, 5, and 6, 5. Okay. And it was also one of our previous candidates. So I should write where it is inside this matrix. And I find it's in row 1 and column 1 and row 2. So in here, because they want this ordered, we say row 2, column 1. We add 1 because, as I said, Python starts with counting from 0, but we count from 1, we as human being. And then I give back everything back. That should work. At least yesterday that's work. Yes, it's sweet and it works. I submit it because, and there was not much changes. At the beginning it was a little bit longer because I put also stuff that don't really matter. What is done in here? Okay. Okay. Yes, I could avoid this 4. could avoid what was, sorry, I could avoid this first if, I'm sorry, which I remove because it's done automatically, and it becomes a little bit smaller. And then what I did, it was, yeah, eliminate whatever I didn't use, and that's pretty much all. So yesterday it was easier than I thought. And thank you for staying here. Thank you for the raid. Are you going to Paris? Because now there is the TwitchCon. I would like to go, but shit, I don't have much money. I need donation. And it's not nice to ask even every time for money, so I'm just thinking what to do. And for tomorrow, my plan was starting the first exercise that are labeled with medium. In here, you have to know in exorcism, which I always say, if you have any money, you can donate to exorcism. All the first exercise are labeled as easy. Till I guess exactly probably, sorry. From a certain point, they are not able like easy anymore. Okay. Till here there are labeled as easy. You can see available easy. And this one, Pascal's Triangle, it was the first label as medium, and it was about recursion, which is kind of very complicated. But I studied recursions a little bit with Clojure, so I thought maybe I can manage to solve it. And I had a look already yesterday a little bit about my organigram. I'm almost done with strings. I need to study a little bit more loops. Classes I have one, but as you can see it's labeled as medium. So when they label as medium, I have a lot of respect. But anyhow, as you can see, we collect some more green V, which is fantastic. I would say spectacular. Let's see who is dealing with. Oh, people has answered me. Ooh. Online. Wow, C++ even. Those guys are awesome. Mm. There are also many Russians, and sometimes I would like to help them as far as I can with a read, but yeah. Then they speak to me and I say, "До свидания." I speak Czech, but I could speak Czech with them. So great. About tomorrow. About tomorrow. I hope I will do not lose any sleep. It's about Pascal's triangle. Instructions. Compute Pascal triangles up to a given number of rows. In Pascal triangles, each number is computed by adding the number to the right and left of the current and previous row. How this exercise is implemented by Python. Recursion. This exercise is designed to be completed using recursion. Random loops. A recursive function is a function that calls itself, which is useful when solving problems that are defined in terms of themselves. To avoid infinitive recursion, or more specifically, to avoid overflowing the stack, something called a base case is used. When the base case is reached, a non-recursive value is returned, which allows the previous function to solve and return its value, and so on, rippling back down the stack until the first function call returns the answer. We could write a recursive function to find an answer to 5, like so. Go to base case and then you go -1. Finally, it should be noted that Python limits the number of times recursive calls can be made, 1000 by default, and does not optimize for tail recursion. Exception messages. Sometimes it's necessary to raise an exception. When you do this, you should always include a meaningful error message to indicate what the source of the error is. This makes your code more readable and helps significantly with debugging. For situations where you know that the error source will be a certain type, you can choose to write one of the built-in error types, but you should still include meaningful message. Okay, this is about receiving no a number of rows that are negative, because if it's 0 it goes back, I guess, like the void, avoid the list. So I will have fun this afternoon with this one. And About me, yeah, one day I will reach the point in which I understand things. Yes, yeah, you see? Now I have curly hair. Just here. The other side, it's straight. They are very irregular. So, this one is something that I would like to do, and recursion would be fantastic. If I can really understand recursion, I can solve much more problems. I can reach the 60%, which I'm aiming to. And we are going to slowly but surely conquer the world. But they say to me, whoever messes with Russia when they want to conquer the world, I'm joking, got his ass beat. So, no, 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 no. Just with love. Conquer the world with love. So I'm checking who is a good guy in here. Okay. Wow, he's a genius. Okay. I find maybe somebody to with whom I can speak. And now, don't escape, people. I can check you if you are here or not. So, I didn't receive any answer from the embassy, and it's more than a month. So, what are those people doing? It's a mystery to me. They really don't know what they done to me. And I have no idea of the pain they gave me. So, coming back to my geography games, yes. Let's have a little bit of fun. No, I don't want to be upgrade to a pro. Quizzes. Hoopla. Oscar quiz, okay. Uh, March. Okay, I was not in this planet. I live under a rock. Protest and controversy. The third month of 2023 have seen large protests and controversies around the world. Coming up are questions about people making their voice heard with democratic expressions. Let's hope so. Which country has experienced both massive protests as well as heavy drop of value of their currency, real? Ah, okay, Brazil. I guess it's Brazil. Wait a second. I need to go here. Brazil. Na 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 na. I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. guess. It's not Brazil. Yes, I guess Brazil. It was wrong. Okay, it is Iran. Yes, sure. The current Iran protests are named of Masha Amini. What did she protest about? Mandatory hijab. Found a country where we are in the country which have had large protests by yellow vests. Which country are we in? France. Yeah. What has been the main issue protested by the yellow vest in March? Increased pension age. We are in a country that's experienced the largest protests in the history. In which country are we in? Ooh. Can be everywhere. India. Oh God. I say India, but it's wrong, huh? Israel. Yeah. What is the process in Israel about? I have no idea. Christmas dead period. I have no idea. I didn't follow it. I'm ignorant. Sorry. Mandatory military service, decrease of the Supreme Court power, this mandate periods for politicians. I have no idea. Decrease in the Supreme Court's power. Okay, and they gave me 5,000. A controversial bill was approved by Joe Biden in March. What is relating to? Ranking wildlife in Alaska, gun control. Oof, I hope this one. No, okay. Oil drill in Alaska. I didn't know, sorry. I live under a rock, as I say. Which area did the bank SV collapse? They collapse in Switzerland and they collapse in the USA, but okay. You picked the wrong answer. Pop culture. Some big news in flashy realm of entertainment was seen in March. Popular TV shows, video games, and of course the Oscars. The water cooler talks about talks was the water cooler talks was at an all-the-time high this month. Have you been up to date? I have no idea what you are talking about. Let's find out. Lights, camera, actions. I got. Pedro Pascal is as hot as ever. Okay, a new season has played the leading man premiered in March. Which one? Last of Us. I have no clue. You suggest. No idea. Okay. I don't follow this type of things. For the fourth season of critically acclaimed TV shows premiere in late March. A drama surrounding a family and their media empire. Which one? A drama. maybe suggestions. Yes, I was confused with the other one. Yes, no, I was lucky. The Academy Awards was held early. Which movie won the most Oscar, including the Best Picture? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, All Quiet on the Western Front. Elvis, no idea. Okay. Which one of these is not a category in the Oscar? Best production design, best scene, best original song, best makeup and hairstyling. I guess this D. No. Best scene. Oh my god, makeup. Who cares? Sort of this film in terms of Oscar win. Titanic. Jurassic Park. I hope more than Titanic, please. Schindler List should be the first one here. Titanic won. Oh my god. I want to cry. Forrest Gump. Everything should be better than Titanic. Okay, it was all false. Sorry. No, okay. The first one was already there. I don't deserve any points. Which video games released their beta version to the public late in March? No clue. Diablo, okay. An announcement about an upcoming video game went viral. Which one is that? It was not Mario. You guess are two Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike. I heard about Mario yesterday. Okay, we are already in April. Kanye West made news again, stating longer and anti-Semite after watching certain movie. Which film made Kanye change their view? I hope the Schindler List. No. 21 Jump Street. Okay, finish game. I live under a rock. do 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 do. Na, 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 na. I live under a rock. Do 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 do. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. What they were saying in Exorcism, which I found very interesting, is that now they believe in free education, so they want to make everything free, except if you want you can donate, even for a coffee. And I find it fantastic because many people, like let's say that Elon Musk, we have somewhere in this world another Elon Musk, although those kind of people are born once every 100 of years. But he wants to learn how to program, even using a mobile, no? Because it doesn't have much money. He can access to at least a way to be mentor and to learn by himself stuff, and it's for free. Otherwise, he would not have the possibilities, or you have to pay, or it's critical. And they want to make a change, and I'm finding that very interesting as idea. And if you have the money, please go there and donate, because they deserve it. They deserve a fair chance, I guess. Ooh, 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 ooh. So everybody's better than me in this matter. No, 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 no. Ooh, I read with 5 people I receive. Wow, wow, wow. So maybe I can play again something different. Let's go around the world. Not here, sorry. Here, yes, interact. English, I agree. So, okay, let's try the 50 states if only I remember something. Okay, Texas. Maryland should be on the coast. Yeah, Maryland. Okay, Washington. Nevada. Oregon, Nevada, okay. Maine, okay. Pennsylvania. West Virginia. Kentucky. Pennsylvania, okay. Tennessee. California, California. Connecticut. I have no clue. Help. Connecticut, okay. Kansas. Kansas, okay. Kansas, okay, is that Rhode Island? Yep. New Mexico. Arizona, New Mexico, okay. Delaware. Oregon, Oregon. Okay, Oklahoma. Kentucky. Virginia. Montana. Mississippi. Georgia. Ohio. South Carolina. West Virginia. Alaska. North Carolina. Okay, Michigan. Okay, Ohio. Nebraska. Haha. Wisconsin. Nebraska, okay. Alabama. Colorado. Idaho. South Dakota. Hawaii. Illinois. Oh, oh, oh. Illinois, Louisiana, New Jersey, Wyoming, Indiana, Arkansas, Minnesota, North Dakota, New Hampshire, okay, Massachusetts, oh yeah, Arizona, Wisconsin. Oh shit. Florida. New York. New York. Utah. Vermont. Missouri. Okay. E. I'm learning them. Slowly but surely I'm learning them. Very slowly. New York, New York, da, 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 da. New York, New York, la 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 la, da, 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 da. New York, New York. So here I am, here I am, here I am. Yes, I need to change a little bit. I need to dye my hair. I see that they're becoming till ear black and then they're red. That's fake. I'm not red at all. I have black hair, but I don't like them, so I dyed my hair. And it's not even worth it to lie about it. In Italy, there are some girls that they say, "Oh no, I'm naturally blonde," and then after 2 months, you see the black hair till here and then blonde. Yes, that's very natural. It's called dyeing your hair. But as you wish, feel free. New York, New York. And so I was thinking about recursion all the night. I could do this or that or this one. Ay, 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 ay. Poor Ale. Poor Ale. Just 2 people follow me today. 1 people. Nobody. Nobody. Ever. Ever. So I cannot make even the raid because they kill me. I guess you are faking it. You are a bad boy. And anyhow, if I want to have a look about recursion and learning a little bit more, I can go to exercism. Wait a second. Exercism.org. I'm going to show you. You go to my exercise in Python. With time and patience, we can get everything. And you go here into recursion and you will find some more example about recursion. Just one. About recursion. Recursion is a way to repeat code in a function by the function calling itself. It can be viewed as another way to loop iterate, like looping a boolean expression or true false test is used to know when the stop of the recursive execution. Unlike looping, recursion without termination in Python cannot run indefinitely. Values used each function are called placed in all frame on the Python interpreter stack. If total amount of function calls takes up more space than the stack has room for, it will result in an error. Print incrementer step max value. If step max value, return print f step is step. Print increment is step plus 1 max value. So there you go. If step is bigger than max value, you go to return. If not, you write step. The step is step, and you print the increment. You add one step, and you keep your max volume. Mean print increment by 1 to after recursion. The step is 1, step 2, okay. Print increment will call this function above again. There is this construction mean. There are maybe some situations that are more readable or easier to reason through when expressed through recursion than expressed through looping. Ah, yoy yoy. An interesting afternoon. Like the Chinese course. I wish you a very interesting life. Very interesting. So, what to think about it? It's difficult to read. Hard to say. So maybe I can try to read somebody. Please come back, people. Don't make me a fool of myself. Read. Cannot believe one person just. Nobody's considered me because I'm a bad woman. I'm a bad woman. Oh, it didn't work. Read Truch. I don't even know if I can read with one person. Bye bye.